Hey, this is Jeff Haynes, editor on the IGN PlayStation team, and this is the video review from Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops for the PSP. It's been a long time coming, but Metal Gear Solid fans finally have that stealth action title that they've been looking for the portable handheld. Sure, they've had Acid titles, which are turn-based strategy games, but they didn't really have the stealth action feel that the console games actually gave them. With the debut of Portable Ops, fans now have that stealth action game that they were all looking for. The game takes place 6 years after the events of Operation Snake Eater from the console, and it places Snake in a relatively familiar situation. He's kidnapped and drugged in a South American jail. Put into a dangerous situation without allies or support from the US or even the Russian government, Snake has to take a very desperate action. Essentially, he has to raise recruits and allies of his very own, which plays into the primary focus of this game. You're no longer going out and taking on enemies by yourself. You're gathering a team of allies and going out and taking care of missions as a group, which brings up one of the deepest features of the game, that of recruiting allies to your side. There's multiple ways that you can bring new soldiers into Snake's fold, which is one of the coolest parts of Portable Ops. You can knock people out, you can actually scan for them via an AP or access point scan with Wi-Fi, or use the upcoming GPS peripheral for the PSP to find new soldiers in real-world locations. You can trade with them with new friends that you happen to have over ad hoc or even infrastructure, or during multiplayer battles you can capture downed enemies that you wind up defeating from real or virtual combat. All of these combine to make a very, very creative use of the PSP's hardware in a way that really hasn't been seen before up to this date. Once you've gathered all of these new recruits, you can assign them to specific teams. Your spy team will gather information and even steal equipment for you for your squads to use. Your tech squad will develop new equipment for you to use out in the field, like cardboard boxes or silencers for your weapons. Your medical squad will help your injured soldiers heal faster, as well as provide new treatment opportunities for your people in the field, such as rations or medical kits. Finally, your sneaking squads are your primary tip of your sword, if you will. The groups that you will send out into battle to kidnap people, take care of missions, and essentially move the plot forward. Most of the missions in Portable Ops are good and short, which is exactly what you want for a portable experience. Some of them you can get through within around 3 to 5 minutes, which is kind of what you're hoping for when you're playing a portable game. What is very cool about Portable Ops also is that it's built on the Subsistence engine, so it has the same look that you would expect from the console itself. There are still a few funky issues. For instance, the camera has a few problems every now and then when you're trying to assess where an enemy is. And you will find some visual tearing and a few instances of slowdown, particularly when there's a lot of explosions or a lot of heavy action going on within the screen. Additionally, the new disguise system, which is being based on whether or not your characters on your team fit in with what happens to be going on that particular mission, can be a little bit hit or miss. Some enemies may be able to see through your disguise a little bit easier than you would have hoped, forcing you to kind of run and gun out of a situation instead of easily sneaking around. Finally, there is kind of a limited equipment system. Instead of being able to take a large amount of equipment into battle, you're restricted to 4 items per person. This is kind of taken with a grain of salt because it does force a higher level of skill upon the player, and once you start getting into a lot of the later levels, you really find that is a very, very nice enticement to playing at a higher level than you actually expected. This focus on higher skill brings me to my final point, which is that Portable Ops actually focuses a little bit more on a certain kind of gameplay that even Metal Gear Solid fans wouldn't have expected. It's now stealth action with a little bit of strategy involved. You have to be tactically smart within all of your missions, planning out what exactly you're going to bring in, how you're going to assault a certain level, and even which people you're going to kidnap and which ones you're going to either incapacitate or kill outright. It's a new way of looking at a Metal Gear game that you really haven't seen. Add to that the technical innovations that Portable Ops does with stretching the PSP in ways it's never been stretched before, and any PSP owner would be proud to have this game in their collection. Looking for more details on this innovative game? Then take a look at the full review on the website. I'm Jeff Haynes. See you later.